What's up, gamers? Welcome to episode 33 of VchiBanter. You got Buff Pup, Eye Candy, Rosedoodle, and your boy Shia. Welcome on back. Here we are, about to get wet and wild, or silly and stupid. It's up to Candy. Who knows? What's up, Candy? Do you hate me? Sorry.
Yeah.
A lot of emotions coming out right now. I'm just kind of getting everything out.
What the hell just happened?
Sorry.
I'm too busy to hate people, dude. I got stuff to do.
That is so real. That's so real.
That's so true.
Oh, I feel like I should be like snapping my fingers after that. I'm like, yes.
Yes,
yeah.
please,
Oh, that's so real.
It's hard to snap
Yes,
our fingers.
real.
Yeah.
Real
Reminds
type
me of that song, IT Girl, like the It Girl.
ITGIRL.
Yeah.
You know I am that girl.
Yeah.
I don't know
Yeah.
that.
I was
song.
just thinking of that TikTok where it's like the lady's just like, where she's just talking about how people are so self-centered that no one looks at you, and that's like me with everyone else. Like I'm so like busy in my own life that I don't have enough time to like be angry at people.
What?
That's so true.
What do you mean? What?
Nothing.
Oh.
Sorry, Rose's one brain cell isn't working. We have to recalibrate it.
No, it's
Rose, I'm going to pose to you the question I ask everyone. Would you rather look at a picture of Chikawa or deal with people you don't like?
Ikawa.
So that's what it is. Like,
That's what I just said.
Are we necessitated to care about things sometimes? Sure. But usually I'm inclined to care about the things I care about. I'm passionate about
I have
my
too many
projects.
things in my life to care about other things. Like my
Dude.
pet.
You're so passionate and fiery.
Yeah,
Thanks.
but doesn't mean that has to
That wasn't a
translate
question.
into everything, though. Of being like,
Not
I don't
everything.
sit at home and just be like, oh, that
Fuck
thing
that
I
person.
dislike, I'm
okay.
taking
If
it
that's
down.
what
Like,
you
it's just
meant,
like,
then
I
yeah.
would rather.
Yes,
I'd
Rose,
rather
that was the
spend my
whole
life
conversation.
happy.
Were you not here?
I was, but I'm built different.
That's okay. I get it.
I think it's
Or were you
natural
gonna
to have... Oh, go on.
Oh, go ahead, Candy.
Also, I think it's natural to have moments when things happen and then you reflect on it. But yeah, as long as it's not your everyday, you wake up and you're like going to the bulletin board of like strings and being like, I hate me. Like, and just...
What's
Yeah, at that
time
point,
for
that's
all
like
that?
an issue.
Yeah.
Shia, what were you gonna say?
What was I saying?
I don't know.
We don't know,
I
you didn't say
interrupted
anything.
You. Yeah, you know,
Oh.
you were gonna say something.
Oh, have we mentioned that we were in the new BBNO Money video? Hello?
No.
Like, that's kind of cool. That's
1-800.
fun.
No, we did.
I don't know if we mentioned
Not on
that
the podcast.
because before that like happened before Anime Expo, and then I
Mm-hmm.
don't know if we mentioned that. No, we did because that happened in episode 31 because we were talking about how Candy, we were talking about how that translates to being like, Candy is important. They're like in a new pop like video. Like,
Yeah.
hello?
I think it was episode 29.
So we did. Yeah, no, we did. I released a new song, an original song.
Yes.
That is true. You can play editor. Go ahead and put up like 5 seconds of it right now. Wonderful. Thank you.
That was
Out
so
on
cool.
all platforms. It's called Rest on Me. It's an original. Look out.
I would rest
Good
on
job,
you.
Shia. Clap.
Thank
clap,
you,
clap, clap,
thank
clap,
you,
clap,
thank you,
clap,
thank
clap,
you,
clap.
thank you,
Yeah.
thank you. Also, Buff has a song coming up too, although I don't know when this is posted, if it's out already or not, but like you guys should be very excited because she works very hard on her music and it was very daunting for something for her to approach. I'm sorry I'm exposing you right now, but this is leading to a story because the other day we were driving somewhere and we were listening to a new version of the song and we were talking about it and she was asking me, is this good? Are you sure? Is this good? And I started crying.
Shia started crying.
I just started crying. I did, and I try. And if I keep talking about it right now, I will cry. I'm just letting you know.
Why? Why were you
Why?
I'm just crying in a good way because I'm incredibly proud, and it makes me very happy that she worked very hard to tackle something that was very daunting for her initially, and it turned out so
Yeah.
damn good. Like it turned out
It
really,
did.
really good, and I'm just like so proud, and it makes me wanna cry.
That's really nice, Shia. Thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. I don't sing in front of Shia, so I think that when he hears me sing, I think he gets very emotional about it because I refuse to sing in front of anybody unless I'm really drunk at a karaoke bar.
One day we'll both be brave enough to sing around people.
Do you know what's funny is that literally every time I talk about doing a song and Shia does music, everyone's like, "So when is Candy and Rose coming out with songs?" And I said, "Rose has done music, but
I had
Candy."
one.
hasn't done it, and people want a VchiBan album. So,
Dude, an album? Oh.
That's
We
a
could do
lot.
like
but
a
an album
mini,
could be
like
5
mini
songs.
album, yeah. Like one where
Yeah,
it's
like, you could
individual and then one of us all together.
Mhm.
That's a lot.
Yeah, but
I'm just
Candy's the only
waiting.
one that hasn't had a song
I
yet.
I was gonna I'm working on it. The person I was gonna be making music with just had some stuff come up. So like it was
Mhm.
something I wanted to do for my last debut, but it just didn't work
Oh.
out that way. So it's coming. I honestly feel like once I start making music, it's gonna be like a floodgate, and I'm just gonna make a bunch of songs because I really like music and singing and stuff. And I do karaoke streams sometimes, but I also think I need help with like the setup for how I actually record because that's like my current setup. I don't think is very good for audio. Like it's fine for
I mean, I
streams, but it's not like
setup.
recording. Yeah.
I was gonna say I record songs on my desk, but we have different setups, so.
Yeah. So I think that's something that I would love to get is like, I don't know, some kind of like studio space. So we have like sound padding in it, and then it's like a
That would be cool. One day.
That'd be cool.
Oh,
One day we'll have like
cool.
beachy
Sorry
quarters
for
and we
wanting
can just.
things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just
Shia wants that too.
I want to do that as well, but I think that like what I'm gonna do is just turn one of my closets into like an audio thing because other friends have done
one
that
of
too.
my closets.
Wait,
Go on.
what? I'm sorry. Is it unusual to
Wait,
have
what?
more than one closet in your house?
Dude.
Wait, what?
I feel like that's crazy. I don't know. I have like
What? Is that like
Did
in
you just try
Australia?
to
Like in
shame me
Australia,
for
do you-
having
I
closets?
did because
Yeah.
usually like one of
I
my
was gonna
many
say-
closets. I don't know.
Well, there's like we have a bedroom closet, and then he also has an office closet.
Yeah.
So like
Yeah.
one of his closets.
Yeah.
Sorry,
he has
didn't
two.
And
mean
there's
to
a
bring
hallway
up like a weird
closet.
spot for you, Candy. Jeez.
Kenny, how many closets do people in Australia have?
Did
Like
you
none?
not grow up with closets?
In my current house, I have like a sliding closet, and that's it.
Yeah.
Like we
I mean,
don't
that's-
have any
that's
other.
what I have too.
I think I have 4 or 5 of them.
I think
Yeah,
in my
see,
head it
those
was
are
like
4 or
walk-in
5.
closets. What the? Okay.
Oh,
Oh.
no, I don't think
No.
I've ever had like
No,
a
no,
big
no.
grand like walk-in closet. I've had like a quote
Oh, I have.
walk-in closet, but it's barely.
It's always a
yeah, you can
sliding
stand
door
in
and
it. Doesn't mean
it's
it's like like huge or anything. But
My
that's
my
I mean that's
closet-
all you really need though, because we have friends that have done that as well, and I'm like that's a good idea. I should take
Mhm.
everything out of one of like our closets and then just make that like a little vocal booth. Would be
Yeah.
really fun.
I don't think I told
Mhm.
anyone this, but when I was a kid, I had a closet that was so big it had a window.
What?
Yeah.
How?
I don't know, it just did.
To like it just like went out, like it looked out to the backyard or something? Like it was
Yeah.
just like, what? Because when I think about a closet, it's like space that's in the house that is not surrounded by any outdoor walls, kind of. I mean, it kind of is, but kind of isn't. But every time I think about a closet, it's just like extra space. So it's like,
Yeah.
normally it's like in a hallway or it's like in a weird part of the bedroom that like you don't go, or like it's just like, so having one with a window is crazy.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Having like
what the
a closet with a window makes it seem like you're like bi-curious or something. You're like, I'm peering from
I
the
mean, at one
closet
point
and
I
I'm
was.
just seeing if there's like,
Is there a pretty woman out there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy. I don't think
Yeah.
I actually, in my house, I had no closets in my house growing up.
Huh.
There's that one closet.
I've had variety.
But I also grew up in a double wide trailer, you know what I mean? So like it kind of like you don't really get closets, you know?
I grew
Yeah.
up very spoiled, and then shit went to fucking hell, and then I was not spoiled as much.
Mm.
I had like dresses
Yeah.
sometimes, and then other times with built-in wardrobes. But one of the houses that I lived in the what?
Sorry, every time I think of Candy being like, yes, I had the yacht just like pulled up with my walk-in closet, and my dad had like 20 fishing yachts in the
They
closet.
brought
was on
out
the
the
deck.
Tuesday yacht, which had my Wednesday clothes on it for the
That's
next
just
day.
like not how it was at all. No, but one of the houses, when I had a really good job and I had a really nice house, I had like a hot tub in my bathroom, like the master bathroom thing, which was great.
What?
Yeah, that's when I was making like stupid money. But I had a closet, but I would go in there to cry. That was my crying closet.
Oh, it was next to my
Oh,
hot tub, in my crying closet,
What?
next to my
I would just,
sitting
like-
down closet, next to my eating
I mean,
closet.
I would like put clothes and stuff, but mainly I would just go in there and wrap myself in a blanket so it was really dark, and I would just like cry in there.
That's so cool, Candy.
Yeah,
To be fair, I wish I had one of those now. That sounds
Yeah.
great.
I want a
That's cool.
crying closet. Can I have a crying closet?
I don't think it's in the budget,
Where?
Candy. You got to go
Wait,
back
I
to
have an
that.
idea.
I'm making
I have
too
an idea.
much job.
Wait.
Mm.
Everyone, we get
Yeah.
one of those like portable fold up changing rooms, and Candy can use that as a crying closet.
You could hear everything.
Yeah, we'll all stand around it and
sounds
cry to
funny.
help.
Because it's so thin, because it's just a big changing. It's like there's no
Yeah.
soundproofing. You just hear.
Just add to
Actually, no. I'm actually really good at crying without people knowing.
Wow, that's so
That's
cool.
a skill that I
Candy.
developed.
something you
I learned how to cry quietly so people wouldn't find me.
That's so cool,
Candy.
Candy.
Yeah.
That's so cool. That's
And I
so
learned how to
cool.
stand so the tears would fall on the ground.
That's
Candy.
so cool. Candy.
How are you the happiest member of VchiBan?
Because they mask their tears.
They let
I
them
think
hit
I'm
the
just really
floor.
lucky where I am now. I think my life was really bad for a bit, but now it's really good because I have you guys.
Actually, I feel the same way. My life was shit a couple years back.
I'm
Sorry.
excited to move, and then we
It's
can
cuteness
spend time
overload. I had
together.
to throw up.
Yeah, I
Okay.
miss you already so much, and I want to hug you and be near you and go to stores with cute stuff together.
I want to go somewhere where it's not a fucking convention, so I'm like dying the whole time. And
I know.
tired.
Every time I see Candy, it's like we're at a fucking convention. It's like, okay, well, Candy
Oh.
needs a purpose to come to America, and so it's always
Dude.
a fucking convention.
Can we
Yeah.
talk about how when we were in LA, I don't know about you guys, but I had like nasty, crusty snot every morning when I woke up.
Every
like, in my
morning.
nostrils. And I was like, why is there just like a solid fucking straw of snot in my nose? This is
Dude, the air
horrible.
quality is fucking ass. Try. I don't know if
Yeah.
you remember when we went to LA.
Nasty.
When we went to LA to the Ren Fair, and we came back, and everyone put fucking toilet paper up their nose, and just dirt
Yeah.
was coming out of their nose.
Oh yeah. We went around
It's
the room
fucking
and it was just
gross.
like it was gross.
God.
But to be fair, we were like in a dust bowl for that, so that kind of made sense.
Yeah,
but
but
just being in
still.
LA in general, you just get junk in your nose.
Ugh.
Yeah.
God.
I feel like so much better. Also, like I started taking antihistamines and like nasal spray and some other stuff when I was in once I started having my medical cocktail that I gave myself, I felt great.
Well, I'm
That's crazy.
happy for you.
All over
My
the
nose was
counter.
angry.
Yeah, I was not having a good time.
No,
Oh,
I
no,
feel
wait,
like
can
you're
I-
good at nasal spray. It's really good. What?
It might be kind of braggish, but can I brag about something?
Is it about
Yeah.
Chikawa?
No.
Okay, go.
So for Buff's birthday, I sewed her a
Oh.
little outfit for her Labubu
Cute.
that looks like Pup. And I showed Stream the other day, and they were all like, "You made that? I thought she bought it." Blah blah. And I was like, and I felt really
I'm-
good about that.
I'm surprised people thought that I bought it, because everyone who asked me about it, I told them that you made it for me. Every single person.
That's true.
So like, why
Aw.
why?
I don't know.
But it's really cute. It was so funny because I saw someone else. I think it was like at a party or something, and somebody was like, "Oh, where'd you buy that?" And I was like, "Oh, my friend Rose made it." I'm like, "You could probably ask her to make one." She's like, "I'm gonna do that."
Wait, message me who it is later. I'm down. That was fun. I have the itch to
Aw.
do crafty stuff again.
Dude, I'm so excited for Rose's sweatshop arc where she's just making tiny Labubu clothes.
She would do that.
Yeah, she
That's
would
something
do
Rose
that.
would do.
Someone did
She
ask
should.
me if I would do commissions. I was like, that takes me way too fucking long. Unless you want to buy me a sewing machine, which
Oh.
honestly, I kind of really want to get a sewing machine. I really
should
want
get a
one. I want to
sewing
sew
machine.
stuff.
Totally should.
Oh my god, are
Some
we
of
in
that
our
expensive.
hobby arcs? Because my
Been in
hobby
that
arc,
shit.
my hobby. Well, you've been lost in the sauce for years. My hobby arc is literally like antiquing, and people were like, "Why are you going antiquing lately?" I was like,
It's
"I don't know.
fun.
It's just like a hobby. It's fun. Like it's fun to just like I don't really buy anything. I just go in and I'm like, that's cool." And then Shia and I started
Occasionally,
doing
we
the
found
game.
stuff to buy.
Yeah, but like it's like small things. And then
Yeah.
Shia and I came up with the game where who can find the smallest salt and pepper shaker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's
And
been really
also,
fun.
if I were a vampire.
Mm-hmm.
It's true. We just find like
Yeah.
antiques that like if I was a vampire, I'd have that in my house. But I just like grab me a little coffee and then I like swirl like my little coffee and then looking at antiques. That's what I like doing.
Yeah,
So,
we usually go
just
until
been
I
into
start
craft again.
sneezing because of all the dust and rust.
yep. And then
I wanna
Shia
do
sneezes like a
pottery.
dad. Shia sneezes like
Ugh.
a dad. It's like
No, I
"Go,
don't.
bro!" So we have to
Yes,
leave.
you
I don't
do.
do that.
do.
Yes, you do.
Yes,
I-
you
What?
do.
You can't prove
You
that.
absolutely snooze.
Yes, I can.
Yes, you
Prove
do.
it right now.
There's streams of you doing it. People have
No.
clipped it before. Yes,
Yeah.
they have.
No,
I wish I liked clay and pottery, but I
I
can't.
love.
me
I
too,
love
Candy.
sculpture.
I think my life would be better if you liked clay.
Yeah. I don't like the dusty feeling when it starts to dry on your hands.
That's why you
No.
keep a bowl of water on your table.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Or a bowl of me, Candy.
The whole the whole thing sensory
That is
nightmare.
wet.
That's true.
It's a shame.
Yeah.
There's just some things I can't do, you know?
Like popsicle sticks.
Yes,
Dude, when we're at
popsicle
Anime
sticks.
Expo, we had
Yeah.
security guards, and I asked the security guard if he would kill somebody for me. And he said, "Yeah, I would if I had the chance." And I said, "I like you because
Dude,
you
this-
never know."
security laughed at us so much because they asked us to do an LA hand sign, like LA, haha. And Buff and I did it backwards, and then both the bodyguards are laughing so much at us.
Yeah.
What
I don't know how to do
When
that.
did that happen?
It's like
Meet and
L
greet
at
when
the
you went
meet and
there.
greet. It's like It's like
Yeah.
LA. It's like that.
Yeah, but we're doing it backwards, and then we're like conferring, being like, "Wait, is it
Wait.
which way?" And they're like bent over, like on themselves, like laughing so much.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
miss
Guys-
riding. I haven't ridden in a while. Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said riding, like riding a horse. I was like, damn, Candy.
I'm not a horse rider or a motorbike rider. I
Dude,
don't
oh
like-
my god, speaking of horses, it was the funniest fucking thing at Anime Expo when like Candy would be like, I'm just not really feeling it today. And then Gmart would literally grab Candy and be like, okay, but my horse, like this is my horse. And like it's going like really fucking
Yeah.
fast. And like the reason why it's doing that is because I gave it a whole bunch of apples today. And it was like that was like the funniest bit.
Yeah.
And then he'd like tap me
yeah.
for my phone battery charge thing. And then he'd be like, charge it up and then keep showing me it. And I'm like, why am I enabling you?
Hey, I have to race my horse girls.
Literally.
I have
That's
to
what
do
you're
it.
saying. It's like I gotta take care of my girls.
Mhm.
Not me.
Yeah, that
But
Mhm.
that's yeah.
What's up, gamers? It's your boy VchiBan here to talk about our sponsor for this episode, which is, of course, Fansly. Shout out to Fansly. We love them. They got everything that you're looking for. If you're 18 plus or older, then go to fansly.com/VTuber. Find your favorite VTubers that are already on the platform. They got them hips, them thighs, them eyes, and so much more. All the VchiBan members have pages there, as well as our VchiBan page, where we post behind the scenes footage that you can't see anywhere else for the podcast, as well as other projects that we're working on. Go check it out now if you're 18 plus or older. Fansly.com/VTuber. Back to the episode. Guys, I have a list of words. You tell me what you think when you hear the word. It's like a word
Balls.
association.
Okay, I'm.
What is the
Do
first
we
thing
do
that
we
comes
shout it
to
in
mind?
order or do we just shout it all at the same
Mm.
time?
Or maybe everyone gets their individual word. I don't know. How do you want to do it?
Whatever is best for you, babe. I'm
Okay,
fine with
let's just
whatever.
do like individual. Like we'll do Buff, Candy, Rose, Buff, Candy, Rose, Buff, Candy, Rose. So not everyone's like
Alright.
doing the same
Okay.
one. You're not like, you know.
Yeah, I do that.
Buff,
Yeah.
what's the first word that comes to mind when I say moon?
But
Moon,
I thought
but
of pie.
Candy. What about fire?
Avatar.
Okay,
Ball.
that's pretty.
I
that's
was
pretty
watching
good.
it
That makes sense.
yesterday.
Yeah.
I'm answering all of them because it's fun.
Yeah.
but you didn't ask me why I thought about butt.
Why did you say butt after moon?
Because when you moon someone,
Didn't you do that before? Out of
moon
like,
someone?
maybe it wasn't you. Someone told me a story where
It definitely
someone like they
wasn't me.
mooned someone from a car window.
Sozin does that a lot.
Maybe it was Sozin.
I used to play a drinking game with my friend where we would just flash each other our tits and then try and do it behind people's backs at parties. Which is
We
kinda
should
like
start
Moving
playing
On.
that.
That's kind of fun. I
We
like
should start
that.
doing that.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
mean,
yeah.
what-
I'm on board.
Just like flash like a nipple from the side.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
Shia,
yeah.
you should just do the you should just do the shaft, like just
Dude, the base of the shaft, just like
Just the
quick,
base.
Oh my god.
that
That'd
would
be
be
fun.
funny.
I thought of moon pie and fireball.
Oh. Well, your word
Yeah, but Ro-
is jungle.
Jim.
Jungle Jim.
Jungle Jim.
Who's Jim?
Okay.
No, like GYM.
I'll fuck him up. I'll fuck up this gym.
I don't
We never
like
found out
Jim
who Joe
already.
was.
This is so like you will never date my daughter kind of fucking energy from you.
Who is this gym guy?
Who's Jim? I'll kill it.
Buff.
Okay.
Cheese.
Wheel.
Cake.
Cheese wheel. What did you say? Hate?
Cheesecake.
Oh, cake.
Why don't
I
we
thought
all
you
just
just
say
said
the word?
hate.
I feel like we're all just gonna say, I would say greater.
I want to
feel
do
like
all of them.
we could just
They're
do
fun.
each say a word.
Yeah, you can each
But
say
we
it.
start with each person.
Okay. Then we'll just say whisper.
Network.
Whisper network. Ooh.
Loud.
Lots.
Is that because you used to be a spy?
Who?
Whisper network. You.
No, that's just a term I learned from fucking people being dramatic on social media and be
Right.
like, people are talking behind each other's back and it's a whisper networking. Stupid
Oh,
ass shit.
ooh. When you put it in that context, then it's so
Yeah.
it feels petty.
Yeah, it's gross.
"Ugh, you just hate me through the whisper network. It's
It's
okay.
either that or down the lane.
Oh.
I said loud.
I said lots.
Whisper
What?
lots?
Yeah. Like
Why?
lots. Like you whisper a lot. Dyslexia. Don't ask me.
I think it's funny when
Okay.
people can't fucking whisper.
I can't whisper.
that's Candy.
I know. I think it's funny.
I have one
Candy-
tone.
Every time we sleep, Candy just wakes up and goes, All right, guys, what are we doing?
Good morning, everybody.
I'm pretty much up immediately. Dude, it's so rare that I wake up and I don't like I don't know. If I lay in bed, it's like I'm gonna be there for like 4 or 5 hours. Like I don't do like
I don't
half
think
an
I've ever
hour.
heard Candy whisper.
Nope. I don't think I
No.
can.
I want to
Candy's
hear
not-
that now.
Do you want to try?
No, not really.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Well, I respect that decision and wouldn't want you to try anything you dislike, Candy.
I actually don't think I'm capable.
Peer
like
pressure,
I don't
peer
like
pressure.
I don't have a whisper setting. Unless it's like threatening. What?
I'm gonna fuck you up.
I'm gonna fuck you up. Nah.
You
Now
were
I'm
doing
like,
it for a second.
nope. I don't know, man. I don't like whispering. I'm like against it. I don't think I can. Not even a joke. I don't think I can whisper. I've never
fucked
thought
up.
about it.
Wait.
I don't think I can whisper. No, I don't like
Say
it.
you're
Ugh,
whispering. You
whispering.
did it. You're
You
fine.
did it. You did it.
I don't like
Gosh,
it. It
you're
makes me
worrying
uncomfortable.
me there for a second, Candy.
Mm-mm.
I can't whistle.
I think I can only whisper with like malicious intent. Like, don't fuck this up for me. I'll fucking get you. Dude,
So you're doing it.
Bleh. Dude, my body does not like it. I don't know how to describe it. I think it's because this is like such a me thing. It's the same issue I have with singing a little bit. When there's like mouth like vibrations, you know when you like when like any kind of vibration in my mouth makes me want to be sick.
So you can't go.
Yeah, I can't. Like doing the lip
Can you
trills
roll
or
your
whatever. I can like roll my. What do you mean? Like with like Oz? No, it makes me. I don't like it. It's like a sensory issue. I don't like it.
Oh.
Yeah. I can't make like the like that like and again lip trills is like how you warm up for singing. I can't. It's really I don't like it.
Wait, what's a lip trill?
Try to do it.
Like that.
Oh.
Like you're like
I
buzzing your
can't do
lips.
that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Shia, one day I want you to teach me all that stuff.
I mean, you should know already, but like maybe you just didn't know the terms for what we were doing.
I don't know.
I'm not kidding. I'm joking.
Yeah, I don't like the hissy like whispery feeling in the back of my throat when I don't like it.
What about the?
Do you guys
What
think
about
I
that?
have something wrong with me?
I don't think it's something
you
wrong.
know-
I think it's something different.
Okay.
You know, we just. you
Shia?
know?
Maybe.
Mm.
That's my answer.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait,
Say-
give us another. Whose turn is it for a word?
Everybody, robot.
Fucker.
But
Did you say butt?
yeah,
Robo butt?
Candy?
we can't
Candy?
do all of us at the same time. 'Cause one of us
Futurama.
gets. Everyone gets stun
Oh.
locked, and it's not fast enough. We have to do one at a time because Candy
Yeah.
has
I
time to
just
think
stay
about
quiet.
I'm just gonna
No,
say
that
it
was
after
that was the
what
first
I've
word
been-
that I thought of, but I just let it sit in my head for a
Uh
second.
huh.
What I've been
The
doing is I
millennial
wait
stare.
for whoever's turn it is to say it, and then I say mine after.
Yeah,
And I
I just
hold
Uh-huh.
it.
I think of the
Mm.
word that I would say first, and then I just
Mm.
wait to say it once
Yeah,
you
yeah,
two are
yeah,
done.
yeah.
Like,
I don't know
that's-
about that.
Why?
Is that why when someone comes up and says, "Hey, what are you gonna like?" The server comes up and says, "Hey, what are you gonna have?" You just stare at them for a bit and then say,
Yeah.
"A chicken
the
tenders
Gen
with
Z
a
stare.
mustard."
Have you guys been seeing that on TikTok? That people, the Gen Z has been getting really pissed off because everyone's been noticing the Gen Z stare.
Is that what
Yeah.
What is what?
It's when like it's when like somebody
It's the
like you go
pause.
ask somebody a question. It's the pause where it's like, so what are you doing today? And you're like,
Oh.
And then go into
Okay.
it.
Somebody
Or
pointed
they
out that
just
it's the
stare at you.
equivalent. It's the equivalent of like the Gen Z waiting for an adult to answer for them, but then they
Mm.
realize like a little bit too late that there's no one that's going to answer the question for them.
oh,
That's
I feel
like
that
that's
makes
like the
sense.
energy that it has because it's just them standing there being like, "Why are you talking to me? Like, what do you want?"
Mm.
There's no like small talk, no pleasantries, that kind of
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah, but what do the
Mhm.
millennials have? We have like the pause, right? Like where it's like we do the before we record. We're like, and like isn't that like the thing?
The breath beforehand. There's a pause of just like
Yeah.
start. Hi everybody. Like just like
yeah.
That's a millennial thing.
Hi everyone. Yeah,
Yes.
supposedly.
supposedly. And then Gen Z
Mhm.
has the stare where you'll come up and like
Yeah.
ask a question. They're just like, it's just pure pause of just like
And then
staring at
boomers
you,
just
like,
have
hello.
lead poisoning.
Yes, and then
Yeah,
boomers have
what?
the lead poison stare.
Oh.
Yeah, where they just like, or like, what's it, lead poison rage or whatever, where they just like, they just get so angry. like, have you seen that one video where it's like the the woman's like asking her husband, she's like, "Oh, what kind of ice cream you want?" He goes, "I don't want ice cream, Janet." And like that was
God.
Just angry, like out of nowhere.
just angry for no reason.
I'm ready for another word.
Volcano.
Eruption. Yeah.
All
What else have we
right.
got?
We get a sync bonus. Woo! What's happening with my arm? Don't look at that. Woo!
Ooh, sync bonus.
Woo!
Ooh, hooray.
Look at that.
I don't.
Socks.
What? Down.
Come.
Oh, what the?
Ew. What
What?
the fuck?
Is that
Ew.
cum?
Yeah, she did. I said socks down. What did you say?
Shoes?
And Rose said,
Dude,
cum?
why the? Ew.
What percentage of people do you think actually do that?
Cum in
Probably like
socks?
a absurdly like large percentage than you would think.
But I always think like, why socks?
Like
why
ever
not
in
just,
their
like-
life, even once?
In the comments, let us know.
Or
No,
like
it can add
actively
questions
doing
before
it.
you ask. Are you saying do it in the sock or use the sock to like wipe it off?
Oh no, it's usually that you're doing it in the sock.
In the sock? Ever in their life, like even just once?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say like 30%.
Oh,
40.
girl, it's got to be
It's
way,
way
more
more
than
than
that.
But see, if I was a guy, here's my thing. If I was a guy, I would just
Sounds
like
uncomfortable.
I would just pull my shirt down and like wrap it. You know what I mean?
No,
Like, I
that'd
would
be
just,
so
like-
uncomfortable.
Too much
Why?
friction.
You're telling
There's a
Well,
lot of
You're
friction
saying
there.
too. Okay, I'm sorry. You guys are saying
Yeah.
way too much friction with the fucking shirt, but then like the sock, is
bad
okay.
too.
No, because I'd be pulling on the back of your neck.
No, Katie, have you
Not
ever
while
pulled
you're
the, I'm doing
wearing
right
it.
now? Pulling at the bottom of your no, when you are wearing it, it doesn't pull on your
What?
neck. When you pull
Doesn't-
it, okay. So if you had like I'm visual representation.
Okay.
If you had this and you like pulled the shirt over it like then, okay, that's what I would do. I would just catch it in the shirt.
On the inside of your shirt
doesn't
Yeah,
that
because then you could just roll it up afterwards and then take
Does-
it off.
while you're wearing it.
Yeah.
doesn't
Because
How
I'm
does
not
that
gonna go
slinky-
find a sock. I'm not gonna go find a sock.
Doesn't semen doesn't it like fuck up the fire? Like doesn't it not come out when you wash it? Doesn't it like
Shia.
fuck it
Sometimes, yes.
do it's like a fucking Christmas shirt with your family
I
on it?
think what's a better alternative would be-
Candy.
like a commemorative shirt from Disneyland. You just like ruin it with cum.
Here's a question. What's a better
Yeah.
alternative to a sock for people?
Out the
your
window.
mother.
You're seeing this
Oh.
Candy and I both. Out the window on
My
top of your
mom's
mom.
the only one that watches, as far as I know, unless Candy or well, your mom.
I
might.
don't know.
Why'd you look at me and say, well?
Oh,
You know exactly why I said that.
Well. Wah, wah.
I think that isn't just tissues. Like they're disposable.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
that, like,
Jork it with a tissue.
but I feel like people start jerking it before they think about why are we talking about this?
Because
Aw.
I have a box of
'Cause she
tissues
said
right
cum.
next to me. I have a box of tissues. I have a box of tissues right next to me.
Do
Because
not
she said come.
Get a box of tissues and have it next to you. That's why every anime has like a fucking pro tag with the box of tissues on the desk.
It's just Shia
Right.
just saying, because she said come.
Cause she said come. She said come.
You
You
said
know what else I'm
sock,
gonna
so-
say?
What?
I'm gonna say dragon.
balls.
Dick.
Fucker.
Okay.
I'll take all the above.
Mine wasn't like testicles. I meant like Dragon Ball, like the anime.
Too late.
Sure,
I
okay.
already thought of
Uh-huh.
testicles.
That's your second
Okay.
ball answer, by the way, Rose.
No, it's not. Oh,
Yeah.
fireball.
oh,
Rose
she's
doodle.
she's
Yeah, Rose
reposting.
doodle.
Why are you saying my full name, Buff Pup?
Do you think she's running out of content? That's why she's
Does that sound
reposting
wrong?
her balls.
What?
Oh yeah, she's running out of content, getting dry, running only
Getting
saying
dry,
balls.
reusing.
I'm
Just like
never
your
dry
balls.
around you guys. What the fuck are you talking about?
Just like your mother.
Listen, probably.
Oh my god.
I found out it took only one try to make me, and I haven't been the same since.
You're a one pump chump. That's cool.
Yeah, they called me One Shot Rose, and I will never outlive that. and I hate it.
That's
Crazy.
wild.
Yeah. And now my chat calls me that because I told them that story.
Oh my god. Okay, I was talking on stream today. Shia, you might be able to relate to this, but I feel like this is like completely off topic, but in the VTuber sphere for men only, I feel like chat will just call them random names. Like with Basil, they'll be like Mr. Bagel Washington, and then like in Whiskey's
Mr.
chat, they'll just be
Bagel.
like Wellington Beef. Like they'll just like call him like random shit. And then people were saying that people don't do that in your chat, Shia, and I don't know why.
To me,
Yeah.
no one really like changes up my name and,
Uh-huh.
and makes it other things. I don't know. People, I think that whenever it comes up, they just kind of call me my name. I think it
Yeah.
would be cute if they started calling me Miss. I think it's really cute and endearing when
Miss
the community
Universe.
just like jokes around and like for Basil, they're like Mr. Bagel. can I go to the bathroom? And it's just like,
Yeah, but
that's
I've
not my
only
name.
noticed it-
You can go whenever you want. You're an adult. Like,
I've only noticed it, but like male VTubers. That's all I've noticed. It's
Dude,
just
I
like
got the
it's just that
pop-up.
they.
We should stop making chat
Yeah,
ask
I
for
think so.
permission to go to
Yeah.
the bathroom.
Yeah, but I don't ask permission.
Some
Well,
people
actually,
are
I do sometimes.
really into that. That might be a bad idea.
Oh
Yeah.
no, support. Ah.
I think it'd be kind of funny.
Candy,
though.
you can
They
do
already
that.
actually the honey ones already asked for that kind of stuff.
I like how you're
The-
like it might be a fetish, and then you're like, I do it already. Like, okay.
Yeah,
They ask. I
the-
tell
the
them that they
brat-
don't need my permission.
the brat
Jesus.
VTuber. Damn, that's crazy.
pencil.
I mean, the honey ones are all
Sharpen.
sharpener.
Paper.
Ooh.
Dude, Candy said it like that talk box. Paper.
Paper. Should I bring it out and see if we can communicate with a ghost
You can try.
in
Yeah,
my
it's-
house? So, for reference, I gotta give like the whole like reference
Shebang,
like
caboodle.
behind the scenes of this thing. So I have an app on my phone for everybody that's wondering. It's called Ghost Hunter M3. It's a new version. It is made by a developer that I genuinely think puts together everything on it with what it says. Oh, we use these advanced algorithms to survey the blah, 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 and all this and everything. And I genuinely think that they're doing that to serve a purpose of ghost hunting. I use this when we were on the Queen Mary and doing all kinds of things. But at one part of this is that it has what is called a EVP ITC, where it measures a bunch of different things that it can monitor through a phone. I mean, again, it's on my phone, so it will survey audio frequencies, just frequencies in general, EMF, like any kind of like geo related stuff, and any movement, anything that it possibly can, and it will piece that together with supposedly an algorithm to produce a word if it hears anything. So the idea is that you would start it and then you would just kind of ask questions into the room. Like, here, I'll go ahead and start it and I'll hold it up to the mic if it says anything. But you kind of have to be patient. It doesn't always talk. Sometimes it says random things. It might say something right away. It might be something stupid. It's just kind of like so I have it going and then the idea is that you just go, hey, imagine my room is haunted. Is there anybody in the room with me right now?
Anyone in the room with me?
Use this device in my hand to communicate with me. Go on. Don't be shy.
Oh.
And
Might
I
be
would love
emergency.
for it to say something just so you can hear it, because whenever it does talk, it just goes baseball. It just like makes like a
Baseball.
funny little noise. But yeah, I don't know.
Ask it out on
know
a
if it's
date.
gonna- Would you be interested in going out on a date with me? Nothing.
Do you think our
It's like
house is
showing
haunted?
movement and stuff, but it's like it'll say something eventually,
They're
but it's just like a matter.
thrusting.
Oh,
I was gonna say,
wow.
Shia, you could tell the ghost Mary story that you had while we
Oh,
were waiting.
you know what? I didn't tell that story, even despite us kind of
Mm-mm.
like briefly talking about it on the last episode of like, yeah, we went to LA, we went and did a ghost tour, but we didn't really talk about it. Oh,
Mhm.
I can tell that while this is searching, and if it says something, so it's just we've done a couple of spooky ghost hunts before where we have gone to spooky
Papa Mutt.
locations with our friend Papa Mutt. He has a lot of ghost hunting equipment. He does not believe in ghosts, but it is fun to go to spooky locations and pretend that maybe that there are. And if you believe, that's perfectly fine as well. I go in it with the attitude that I would love something so profound to happen that I believe, and I have to figure that out and show that to my friends and convince them, like something that is so incredible happens. Also, I still have my hand up because I'm like holding the phone, so we'll see if it still says anything. So
Yeah.
on the Queen Mary, there's all kinds of, it's a giant ship. There's all kinds of things that have happened on there, and inevitably people have passed away. But there was one tragic
Crazy.
story where there was an 18-year-old that was working in the engine room, which is down in the base of the. Oh, it just said something. I don't even know if that came up.
I
It just
heard
said
it.
wallet.
I heard it.
Yeah.
They want your credit card
wallet.
money.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like. Which actually, I'm glad you heard it because that's part of the story. Is so I'll try to keep it bite sized here, but we were down in the engine room where this 18-year-old that was working there. So the Queen Mary implemented Like, what is it? Just said
Wallet?
boy. Okay, I'm gonna turn it off here so it
You're
stops
the
talking
you're
behind me.
talking. You're the boy.
Yeah, I'm the
Wallet.
boy talking.
Wallet. Wallet boy?
Wallet boy. Dude, it's a ghost asking me for my money or something. I don't know. But there's a tragic
trying to
story of the
mug you.
18-year-old that was working down in the engine room, and the Queen Mary implemented watertight ceiling doors that, at any point they can do like either a safety check or something. And it's like you get like 40 seconds, and like an alarm goes off for 40 seconds. And that means after that, you have 6 seconds to be out of the way. The doors close in 6 seconds, and they close with like 700 pounds per square inch of force, which is insane. They are 1-ton doors. Nothing should get in the way of them. And the story goes is that like at 3:40 something in the morning, they were going through like heavy fog, and just to kind of be preemptive, the captain called for those to all be sealed. It's nothing new. It happens. So they all closed. And whenever that happened, they saw all the lights kind of lighting up to show that they closed. And of course, these are closing, so they don't have like another Titanic episode. And so nothing comes in. And there was one light that kind of flicked on and then flicked off, like, and then came back on. And so they figured it was a mechanical failure. But whenever they came back down to check door number, was it 13? 13?
I think it was
13,
13.
yeah.
Door number 13, they unfortunately found the individual, the 18-year-old that was working there, crushed by the door. So it's one of the more profound deaths that have happened there. And it's also one of the more active spots that they said for ghosts to appear. And they also tell this story up above before you go down into the engine room, because whenever they tell it down in the engine room, they find that noises start happening, or if you're walking by yourself, you can hear someone walking behind you, or there's like pounding on metal, just like creepy stuff. So we are with like a whole group of people with like, Connor and friends that are going through on this tour. And once everybody moves forward, once everybody goes forward, Buff and I stand back a little bit. Now,
Well,
to
because
give
also
you an
like
idea,
I was gonna say, because we were like during the ghost tour, Shia and I like doing ghost hunts. Like we've done it with Papa before. We've done
Yeah.
it before with like other people. And so like a lot of times when there's a tour happening, even when we did that tour, I think in Seattle, where it was like the ghost tour or whatever, Shia and I would always hold back because we want to like be quiet and be like, oh, like actually is something here. Because Shia and I we want to see something happen. Like we're so ready to see something happen. So we during the tour would always just kind of like yield back a little bit so that we weren't like disturbing the tour and like the stream and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And it was
So
a very active like thing to
Area.
thing, and like
Mhm.
if there wasn't a lot of like the using the tool that you had, I think would have been fun, but it just didn't match up with like the
Yeah.
pace
No,
of
we
the
were
tour.
live streaming,
Yeah.
so everyone was kind of trying to keep everything
was
like
fun, though.
going. But
Yeah.
no, it was fun. So I wanted to kind of give like a moment of like, hey, let me just like take a moment here where there's nobody else around. There's no like, yelling or loud talking or anything like that. Everyone kind of goes around the corner. And for reference, and you can see this on Mouse's VOD too, to a degree of like the areas that we're going through. I know that connection went out from there, but we are in the base of
But
a,
also,
of,
Shia, they
of
were
a ship.
locally recording. So like there's gonna be a full video. So
there is
at some
recording of it
point.
somewhere, but
Mhm.
we are in the base of a ship that is 2 times the size of the Titanic. There is no internet connection. There is no cellular connection. Like your phone normally would say like SOS, when you're like out of like reach of it. But it didn't even say that. It was just like, there is nothing. You're surrounded by like metal all around, you are so buried underneath it. So I pull up the app that I just had up before that says random things based upon what it detects within the environment. And I'm standing directly in the middle of the doorway with it's just Buff and I. The others go around the corner. You can't even hear them anymore because of how just like dense the environment is. And listening, they couldn't hear anymore. So we were just standing there listening to the app for anything that it might say. And so we just wanted to have like a quiet time. And Buff and I stood there and said, is there anybody in the room? Like, show us a sign.
And the fucked up part is that I had that moment, and you always talk about this moment, like, or like in shows or like ghost stories or whatever, they always say, oh, I couldn't record or whatever. Well, I tried to record this because I literally took my phone out, and I should have stopped it, but I didn't for some reason. I just thought that nothing would happen. But when I went to go record, because we were in a Discord call with Mouse to hear her on stream, it was like, you cannot record when you're in a Discord call. And I was like, oh, okay. So I like put it away. And so I didn't record it. And now I'm like so upset that I didn't record it. But that's like literally, of course, the story all the time when people say that is like,
Right. Yeah. Your phone was just like, oh, I can't record right now. But we're like, oh, yeah, whatever. Because we weren't really thinking about it much at the time.
Mhm.
But we were asking some questions. It was just the two of us. And it said one word. It said one word. It just said Jonathan. And at the time, we didn't really think anything of it. We're like, oh, that's creepy. Could you imagine, like, if that was like the name of like,
well, we actually walked
the guy
away.
that, like that, like we went to
We
go
walked
catch
away
back
and
up
we
to
literally
everybody.
we walked away and we were like, oh, okay. And then we left. And then when we were walking up there, you were like, actually, I'm going to go ask Finn, which was our tour guide. You
Mhm.
were like, I'm going to actually go ask him.
So I stopped them when they were walking by. They're going like on a catwalk to go back up to the top of the boat. And I still didn't have any cell reception. So, I wasn't able to like search anything on my phone. So I just said, hey, Finn, do you know the name? Do we know the name of the victim for door number 13? And they replied with, well, yes, but we don't share that because they still have living relatives and we don't want people looking up the families and this and that. So I, just much like Finn said, I would say that if you're listening to this, which I don't think anybody would too, is just like, obviously, if that's the case with that, then we probably should say show the same courtesy, which I don't think anybody's going to listen to this and be like, oh, I need to go look up that family or something or like whatever. But so they said they don't share them on the tours anymore, at least professionally in that capacity. So when we went up a few more, we were able to get cell service again. And I searched. This is before I told anybody what just happened. I searched up and I said, and I was looking to see who the victim was. And it says that their first name was John. And I that I kind of have to explain how stunned I am by that. I went up and told that to our tour guide, and poor Finn, I watched
His
their
eyes.
pupils and their eyes when I said, hey, I'm not trying to freak you out. I didn't look this up beforehand. I legitimately just found this right now. And I'm like, this is coming from someone that I'm like, I don't believe in ghosts or whatever, but this app can say anything in the world, anything. We literally got into the elevator one time and it just went refrigerator. And we all laughed and it was super funny. It was great. It could say anything it wants. But I told Ben, I'm like, it said one word. And this is before I told him that I knew what the name was. And I said, it said Jonathan. And his pupils just got so big.
Because
I
he
said,
didn't
don't ever
tell us
say
the
that to me
name.
again. He knew that
Yeah,
that's what
'cause
his
he-
name
Yeah.
was.
But he didn't tell us the name. So when we
No.
told him that it was Jonathan, because it wasn't like he was like, oh yeah, his name is blah blah blah. We
No.
didn't tell him yet, and then so when we told him, he didn't know anything that we knew his name, and then he like his eye was just like, he's like, we have to leave, and
Yeah,
like
he
on the stream,
doesn't-
he literally says, we're getting out of here. Like
Yeah. They're like, don't say that to me. Like, we're gonna get out. Like,
That still stumps me because, again, I feel like I have to describe how that's like a 1 in like 8 trillion chance out of all the words it could have said, out of all the times it could have said, that like app I was using doesn't go off of like any kind of location that I'm there or that I know of, but it had no
Yeah, 'cause
connection
someone
to
said-
nothing. It
well,
doesn't
because someone said that
know.
they would use geolocation if they made an app. They would be
Yes.
like, oh well, I would use geolocation, but then you and I were talking, and we're like, well, geolocation can't go up and down. Like
It doesn't
can't,
know
like,
your
locate
Z
up and
axis. It
down.
doesn't know where I'm standing. Even if it did
So it
have
wouldn't
an idea of
know-
where it was.
It wouldn't know that you're like in that doorway specifically.
Yeah, it
And we
really
had no
kinda
internet
stumps
connection,
me.
so it wouldn't be able to connect to the internet for geolocation because we had no internet service because I couldn't record. I literally couldn't record. The Discord call was kaput. Like everything when you go on the stream and you go watch the video, when we went down there was no footage of the live stream because we had no internet.
Yeah.
So like there's no way for it to geolocate anything.
Yeah, so I think that's like, if anybody ever asks, like, do you have a ghost story? That is like the one. That is the most like ghostly ghost story that I can tell, because that genuinely I don't know how to describe it, because like even like tech wise, like that doesn't make sense to me. It kind of freaks me out on that level. I'm not going to say like, oh, that just makes me believe in ghosts, but like, how circumstantial is it? That's insane. Like it's kind of scary.
Yeah, because it could literally say anything. Like it could
Uh-huh.
say fucking anything.
Oh yeah, like before that it said serve, and then it said like Barbara. Like it just says random
Yeah.
things, but for it to say one thing then is just like, I won't beat it into the ground, but like that is just such a like I would love. I don't know. I don't know.
And the guy who made the app is like actually into ghosts. Like he like
Mhm.
actually made the app to find ghosts. Like it's not just like a silly little goofy app. It's like an
Yeah.
actual like he put together this whole thing, and it's like a whole bunch of different things that you can do. You can even do like the wireframe thing where you see like a ghost and it's like meow. But like there's so many things on the app that you can do that he was like, I'm gonna put all my effort into making this like an actual ghost hunting thing.
Yeah, it's like the third version of the app too. It's really fun. It does like a little spirit box where it goes through like a bunch of radio stations. It can detect like skeletons and stuff, like where you like point the camera at someone and it shows like their bone structure, like the frames. So you're supposed to be able to do that in like a free space where then it shows them as well. Like if there happens to be a ghost or a body in front of you, it has a lot of fun. It's fun. It's fun. So if you ever get a chance to like go somewhere that's like haunted or it's fun to mess around with, definitely do it with a friend, because if it says something relevant or something, then it kind of makes you go, oh, ew. Like, ooh.
Yeah.
That kind of freaks me out. But like,
So there was an engineer that was like up in the rafters. But like when they on the tour,
Oh
and
yeah.
Connor and I saw them, and then we were both like, "Who's that?" And then they were gone, and then Finn was like, "What?" And we're like, there was like a fully formed like."
I literally was like,
person
I didn't
up
see
there.
anyone.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah,
like, what are you
because-
talking about?
But the thing is, I think they had glasses, so their eyes were like they had like it looked like they were like had like whites of their eyes like flashing down at us, and they had like long hair. And then Finn was like, "Oh yeah, there's a little girl that like hangs out up there, and she'll just run around and stuff." And we're like, Connor and I like, what the? And then they came back, and then later in the tour, the same thing happened where we were like walking past the pool, and I like saw someone down the hallway walk past, and I was like, that's probably the same person from before. They're probably just like hearing us running around during the tour, making sure that no one's going where they shouldn't. But still, it was very like, ugh, not good feeling.
Yuck.
Gmod said he had a
Random
baby cry in
ghost.
his ear at one point. That was like
Yeah,
his
we
thing.
woke
Yeah.
up. So
He
we
woke me up to
yeah, we stayed at the night of the Queen Mary after the stream because we were like, let's stay the night or whatever. And he woke up. Well, we woke up. Trina and I woke up like fucking 4 a.m. because we had a flight to catch. But then like Gmart was like, "Did you guys hear that baby?" And I was like, "No, I didn't hear no baby. Like, what are you talking about?" He's like, "I just heard a baby in my ear all night." And I was like, and then
Yeah.
you said you didn't even hear it.
No, I didn't hear it.
It's crazy.
And he was like,
Try, did you hear it?
He was like, "Babe, did you hear it?" And
I
I was
didn't
like,
hear
"No." And I just like flipped him over and then hugged him, and then I passed back out.
You didn't hear it, Shia?
no, I didn't hear anything. No,
I didn't hear
it's-
it.
I'm pretty determined to just be as grounded as possible as like when I'm in like spooky situations, and so that's why it's just like when something actually happened with like the Jonathan thing, it was just like, oh, that was real, because like I feel like I write off things pretty easily in my mind. If I was just like, did that just happen? I'll just be like, I didn't see anything out of the corner of my eye, because a lot of the times when you hear people talking about ghosts, they're like, oh, they like to stay in the corner of your eye. I'm like, oh, okay, sure, that's the only place they appear. So.
I got really hot and nauseous in the isolation ward like immediately.
Yeah,
Because
you-
when Finn was like, people get a little bit put off by this area. I was like, the way that I was at Knott's Berry, I felt very not well.
Did
But also, I think it's the claustrophobia thing.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Mhm.
They did say that people report feeling nauseous whenever they go into the isolation ward. But that place also, I mean, if like if you're like a person that goes in, you're like, I hate the energy of this area, just knowing what happened there, of like there's genuinely, it used
That's
to be
how
a
it
medical ward. It used to be people where they would throw people in as like a brig for like holding like prisoners and stuff like that. Like there's a lot of things that happened there that probably weren't too pleasant.
Yeah. It doesn't have a hospitable vibe.
It was also really
No.
hot because it was like in the back, so it was like really
was in
fucking
the
hot
front.
too, or front or
That was in the
whatever.
back of the
But it was
ship.
like, yeah, that's why I
the
thought.
isolation ward?
Yeah, isolation. We walked all the way to
Yeah.
the back of the ship. We were in the front
Oh,
of the
yeah, it
ship
was the
when
back
we
of the
went
ship.
through the
See?
speakeasy and then stood
Right,
on top of the
right.
ropes. That was like at the other
That's
end.
right. Yeah.
Yeah, it was really hot back there.
Yeah.
I feel like anytime we went back there, it was just hot.
Yeah.
Dude, man. Also, speaking of being hot and cold, when we were at the hotels in the boat, they were like, "Welcome to the hotel. If you get too hot or too cold, let us know because we'll give you a blanket or a fan because you cannot adjust the AC in the boat because it's 90 years old."
There's not.
And we were like, "Oh, okay."
At the in LA, aside from the Queen Mary is fine. The other hotel we stayed at, every morning I woke up in like a puddle of my own sweat. It was
Ooh.
so hot. That bed was
You
so
could change
hot.
but you could change the AC in there.
We did. We turned it down. It was cold, but like there's something about like the mattress just didn't have good like circulation or something. Like my
I get that.
It was probably cheap.
Dude, I cannot remember the last time I slept good at a hotel. I feel like I'm
No.
always miserable. Like it's either you get good pillows and your neck feels fine in the morning, but you'll still feel like miserable, like you're like wake up sweating or something. But that's just how like hotels go. It's either gonna be a good or bad experience with just like the neck game on the pillow.
I
feel
honestly,
like I slept good.
I feel
You
like
did?
there's a lot of people that have like they'll have travel pillows where they'll take
Ooh,
their travel pillow with
that's
them.
smart.
And like every time I go to a hotel, I'm like, fuck, I should have done that, but I never do it.
Yeah.
What's up, guys? It's me, Shia. You want cool jackets? We got cool jackets. And right now, we're doing a partnership with Apari. Be sure to go check out the link below and get your limited time pre-order in for one of our jackets. We got one for each of us, so check them out and see which one you like. Be sure to check them out and get yours before the pre-orders are out August 1st. And if you're listening to this past August 1st, 2025, then hey, what's up? But if you're listening to it beforehand, check out that link below. Go to Apari and check out our jackets. Now back to the episode. I feel like we shared so much ghost experience. Rose, have you ever done anything with the paranormal? Or like have any stories regarding that?
When I was a kid, I thought I saw a ghost through my grandma's window because I was sleeping in her bed because she was gone somewhere and her bed's huge. And then when I looked out the window and I thought I saw a ghost, then my dad came out from his car to go inside. He's like, Rose, what are you doing awake? And I was like, I thought I saw. And he's like, what? And I was like, nothing. And then I never told anyone about it. But I don't believe in ghosts.
Yeah, I get that. I get that. I'm
I think I was
like
just
that
being
too.
a crazy
but-
dumbass kid.
Yeah, but again, it's not, us not believing ghosts is not like a slight or anything to people who do.
I
Like
mean-
I know I tell stories where I'm very like, I don't believe in ghosts, it's not gonna be this, I'm sorry it isn't. But the thing is that I'm very open to being like, hey, maybe something could happen, and that would be really cool, because this is
Right.
not the last time that
Yeah.
I'm going to go to spooky locations and stand on supposed portals to hell, which I've done twice
Yeah.
now, and I'm
That
still
sounds
fine.
sick.
So
I
yeah,
feel
yeah.
like I believe in the ghost the most of the group because I do think
Yes.
there's
Yeah,
something
I
that
think-
humans can detect. I think there's something
I
that's
think-
off. Yeah.
Mm.
I'm after Candy because it's not ghosts that I believe in. It's just that like the world is so big and like our universe is so big that it's impossible to be like, I 100% don't believe in that. Like it's silly to me to think that you're the only thing on this planet and like that's just what it is, because like
I mean,
that's
I
I
believe
just
in
cannot
aliens.
but I just cannot believe that there isn't something else there. You know what I mean? Because like there's so many things that people can't explain. There's so many things that scientists can't explain. There's so many things that happen in our universe to this day that we are still figuring out. So it's like hard for me to believe that like it's just impossible. So I'm like 80% don't believe in ghosts, and then there's like a 20% of me that's like, well, the universe is so crazy that like it could happen. Like that's like me.
I get that. For me, it's like aliens. I don't think we're like the only thing out there. To be clear, so there's something. I don't know if it's like little amoeba or if it's like little green giant headed motherfuckers or whatever.
yeah.
I don't know. But ghosts, I feel like for me the appeal is like finding out what it actually is, because to me I'm like, it can't be a ghost. It's something. It's like
Well, that's what
when
I'm-
you see
that's what
someone
I'm
do
saying.
magic and you're trying to figure out the magic trick. That's how I look at it.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Because like even to this day, I mean, like we're still figuring stuff about the pyramids, like that have been here for fucking ever. Like you know what I mean? It's still like we're still figuring stuff out. Like, and we always will be figuring stuff out. So it's just hard for me to believe that like it might not be a ghost per se, like we perceive a ghost, but like it's hard for me not to believe that like something isn't there where it's like, oh yeah, we can like talk to the dead, or like you know what I mean, or just something that's like it's hard for me to believe that doesn't exist.
There was like a fungus. I'm probably misquoting this, but there was a fungus found in some like pharaoh's tomb that gives people cancer, and that's like what they thought the pharaoh's curse was. Like that was like that's like
Mhm.
people would go to this tomb and get really sick, and it's like they found out it was like something in the tomb was killing people because it was like some.
Yeah,
So that's
that's
which
where
is
my
it's
brain
still.
goes.
Yeah, like I have been to places where bad stuff has happened to people, and it just has an aura. Like it just has like a vibe that I'm like, this seems bad things have happened here. Like I can go to a place and be like, I know something is wrong here, and I can't
Something's
explain why.
happened here.
Literally,
Yeah.
but also I'm allergic to dust, so I do think that that's an aspect. I just go to a
Okay,
place and
well.
I'm like, this place would kill me to touch.
You're like, this is nasty. I hate it here.
That was me in the freaking the downstairs where they took all the
True.
engine whatever things out, and I was walking around and I was like,
All the
baseline, I don't feel
boilers.
good here. Yeah, like I just because
Yeah.
everything had like if I put my finger in it, it'd be like an inch deep of like
Ew.
yucky.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
gross. Yo, editor, put up a picture of the boiler room. I actually took some.
Yeah.
So, like, they're so nasty. When we were there, that was kind of fun because the our tour guide was just like, yo, I've been doing this for over a year and this is only my second time being down in here. We got like special permission to come down here and it's super gross.
Yeah. And
It's
also
really
put a
gross.
picture of the propeller that's like in the water, the ionized water. It was really fucking disgusting.
It's
I'll
so
send it.
gross. I hate it. That
Really
was the
disgusting.
worst part, was being in front of a ship's propeller. That's the worst.
I also have never heard Shia actually. So like for me, whenever I've gone up to, I'm scared of heights. So whenever I go up, I always make like a like noise. But this was the first time I've ever heard Shia do that because Shia has what's it called? It's like
submechanophobia, where I just don't
Yeah,
like giant
Shia-
machines in water. We've
Yes.
touched briefly on this before, but now it's like super
Yeah.
relevant because we were right in front of it, and it
Yeah,
was
and we walked in
underwater.
there, and Shia literally was like, "Oh!" Like I literally never have seen him go like, "Oh!" like that before ever. Like he flinched.
I
I've
feel like
never
all
seen
of
it.
our fears were covered in that ship, more or less.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Because there was heights, there was submechanophobia,
there was
claustrophobia.
claustrophobia. Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, it's wild. And they were describing how you can see the propeller so well because they put it in it's just regular water,
Iodized?
fresh water, and they were ionizing it so that it's slightly electrified so that it doesn't get any buildup in it. And it's just you can just see it perfectly,
preserves
and it's
it.
gross. It's nasty. You can see the picture. It's there. It's right here's the
Really
picture.
fucking nasty.
Ugh, yuck.
If you
yuck.
fell in that, you would be
Ew.
able to get back out. I think you said
Oh,
it would kill you.
Candy, that makes my tummy turn thinking about falling into like a secluded pool above a propeller. I want.
Oh.
Oh,
Shia's like, "Let me
Wait.
pass. I'm passing away."
Shia?
dude. Yes.
Have you ever played Banjo Kazooie?
No.
Oh, never.
Are you
You'd hate
talking
the
about the
shark.
submarine in it?
I'm talking about there's a world with a boat in it, and you have to like get stuff out of the
Bark.
propellers from behind it and stuff.
Oh, ew. No,
And
I
I'm just
wouldn't have
thinking
liked
you
that.
must
Too.
have hated that, but never mind.
Yeah, I haven't played that.
Disgusting.
Yeah, that
And
was
while
really
we were
gross.
on the boat, Rose went into the woods. and
I
shit in the
did.
woods.
I went kayaking, and I never went
Aw.
kayaking before.
That's
Yeah,
fine.
me, Victor, and Cass went to like this like woodsy camp thing, and there was kayaking there, and me and Victor got a boat to share because I'd never been kayaking, and I knew he had experience with it. So if I got fucked over, I knew he would be able to save us. But he kept like ramming into Cass's kayak.
I love kayaking.
What a little dig.
I know, and I would like try to steer away, and I'd be screaming, I'm like, Cass, I'm sorry, he's trying to come and get you, and she'd be like, I'm gonna get away, and then I would try and steer it away, but Victor's too strong, so he would just like ram into the side of her fucking kayak.
It's fucked up.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, it
Holy
was fun
shit.
though. I want to go kayaking again now.
Shia, that was like
I went
when
on a
we were
little hike.
kayaking together, and I was like, "We should race," and then we're like, "Okay," and
Dude,
then we
that
like, did it for like
was-
1 minute, and we're like,
Yeah, no,
Take
it
a
didn't
while.
last long. It can get tiring after a while, especially if you try to go like hard. It's just you're just pushing through water, so just
Yeah,
oof.
you're just like,
Oh,
Yeah.
and also we saw ducklings, and
Aw.
one of them had fishing line in his mouth, and it made me sad, and I named him String Cheese, and I hope he's okay.
I'm sure he's fine. He probably just ate it.
I hope so, and I hope there
Did you
wasn't
take a video
hook
for
on
Numi?
it. I did.
Numi's favorite animal is ducks. So
I think we have a group chat, and it was sent in there.
perfect.
I miss String Cheese. You're so cute.
Oh,
Little Miss String
You know,
Cheese.
String Cheese.
I
wanna
don't
be
know if
friends
that's
with
getting picked
him.
up on my end, but PP just came into my room going.
Oh.
I haven't been
I didn't
paying
hear
enough
it.
attention to her.
Peepee's our cat.
Yeah, PP
yeah,
is our
I heard
kitty.
King at the
She-
door going "Wee!" earlier.
Yeah,
Pee-pee-
she's
pee-pee
9
wee
months
whiz.
old, and she is like 9 pounds. She's huge compared to our other cat. Dude, I always write about our cats because I feel like we're so lucky with them, and they're like the exact opposites of each other too. Kind of, but they're both very sweet. It's just that our other cat is very
They're good
tiny, even though she
babies.
is like 2 years old.
Yeah,
Oh my
She's
god,
only, like,
today
5
on
pounds.
stream, I was like playing like Death Stranding, and Zaza jumped on my desk, and she just started like rubbing up against the mic and purring and stuff, and chat
Aw.
heard it, and they
Aw.
loved it,
Yeah.
and it was very cute.
That's so sweet. The
It was a
cats
good
of
time.
VchiBan.
Hooray!
I want
Yeah.
to bring my
Kitty, whenever
ASMR microphone somewhere, and then we just put all the cats in a room and just let them fucking go crazy.
Candy,
Oh.
whenever you move to America, are you
Yeah.
gonna get a cat?
I would like a cat. Although it's difficult because the cat that I have, because currently I do have a pet cat, but she's become like my parents' / my brother's cat because she lives with them.
Mhm.
And she has a much better, because she has like a little terrace garden thing. She can go outside whenever she wants. She doesn't even have a litter box. She just like goes outside. Like she just has a much better quality of life than she would have at my house.
Aw.
So would
'Cause
you
she-
get a
way
cat
more
if you
friend-
moved to
I-
America?
Yeah, because it would never know what freedom is like. So it would not hold that against
Hmm.
me. Yeah.
But also, you could do that trend that everyone's doing where people buy a concrete slab for their cats and you can just put it inside.
I saw
Aw.
that.
Concrete
really
slab,
cute.
So it gets like hot,
Yeah.
like a warm.
Well, one person on TikTok bought a concrete slab for their cat because they were like, "Oh, my cat used to be a stray, so I bought them a concrete slab because they love rubbing on the concrete." And then everybody started getting concrete slabs, and so now if you go to like a Home Depot or Lowe's or whatever, people will be like, "Oh, you getting a concrete slab for your cat?" Classic, because so many people are doing it.
right.
You got one?
It's probably good for their
No.
claws.
Oh.
I know Rose is gonna get one now though.
Mm. Yeah, I would like a
For
cat.
myself, yeah.
Oh.
What kind of cat would you want, Candy?
Like personality wise or like color?
Both.
I want a black cat. I basically want the same cat I already had, but again.
Oh.
I like a cat that isn't super needy, is kind of just more happy to chill out, but very happy to be picked up if it needs to be picked up, doesn't bite, doesn't scratch. Kind of self-sufficient, but hangs out.
That's like Pee and Zaza.
Yeah,
Way
I
up
feel like if
service.
you got one at like the right age, then they're going to act pretty much that way because I know that you would
Yeah.
probably you would raise them well.
Yeah,
I like
feel
when cats are clingy.
if the cat ends up clingy, that's fine, but I don't want to go into it with the expectation of trying to make it clingy.
Oh yeah,
Okay,
Because
okay,
well,
that makes
I
sense.
had a
then.
friend and she does that to cats where she just like conditions them to be needy, and I'm like, ugh.
Oh, weird.
Mm,
Yeah.
that's
No,
weird.
I just get worried when I had the kittens. I was just like, I would do something like, I don't know, maybe I would scare them around a door or whatever, and then I would be like, oh my god, is this gonna traumatize them forever? They hate me. But I don't know. It's just I always just let them do what they want,
Mhm.
and then
Mm.
whenever they want to get down, I'll put them down. If they want to come up, because like Pee whines if I don't pick her up, because like I'll pick up
Yeah.
Zaza and I'll like show her out the window. I'll be like, look, Zaza, bird, and then Pee will be below me and she'll go because she's not getting picked up. So then I'll put Zaza
Mhm.
down and I'll pick Pee up and I'll be like, okay, look at the bird, Pee like like
That's
Yeah.
so cute.
She's such a baby. She loves being held.
yeah.
She's big baby.
Zaza's like a hit or miss. Zaza likes being held like she's my child. Like if I'm holding her and I'm like making coffee, she likes to be held while I'm doing things. But if I'm just holding her and being like, I love you, she's like, ew, get away from me.
Oh.
Pee is the opposite, where if I hold Pee and I say, I love you, she's like, eh. But if I hold Pee and I'm doing stuff, Pee's like, I want down. This is boring. So like they're like the opposite in that way.
King's just a baby. Every night when I get ready for bed, I literally will get in bed, get the blanket. He'll be standing next to the bed waiting for me to get cozy. And then he'll hop up and I'll leave a spot for him and he'll lay with his back against like my upper chest and I'll spoon him and fall asleep. And he does that every night.
Aw, that's so sweet.
Yeah. He's a clingy little baby.
That's nice. I wish I could get
Snuggly
that
boy.
consistency with our cats. They always wake up
does.
and they're like on top above, like both of them. Except for they like to wake us
I
up
literally
at
lay,
like
like-
5 in the morning, like almost every night. And it's
Yeah.
some nights they kind of stop pretty quickly. Other nights they just continuously do it, and it drives me crazy because you can't put them outside the door and close the door because then she'll sit outside the door and go wee. Wee.
Yeah.
I love her little meow. Just the
Yeah,
little
she's got a very
alligator baby
squeaky,
meow.
like little alligator. Baby.
But yeah, like,
and
Whenever I
it's-
lay in bed and I go to sleep, they're just like one's on my legs and then Zaza's like on my chest, and I'm like, ugh.
Do you
Like,
sleep
Yeah.
on? Do you sleep on your back?
no, it's just that like so I sleep on my side and then I sleep like
Me
this
too.
and I have one
I
leg
do
up.
too.
But then by the morning time, I shift. I don't know what it is. My body just shifts to my back because I know Zaza's gonna sleep on my chest. Like my body just does that because Zaza always in the morning will come to my chest and just sleep there. So when I wake up, I'm always like in this position. I'm like, what happened?
That makes sense.
So, and then
Yeah.
also, it's so weird that people do that when they sleep because when I also had a dog, I had a Chihuahua. Her name was Mochaccino Espresso Roast, or Mocha for short. She was my little Chihuahua that I had. But when I had her as a baby, I would put her in like a little like baby blanket, and I would curl her up and I would sleep. and I would put my arm like this, and I would sleep on my side with that, and I would not move the entire night. I would not move the entire night, and she was just there forever. Like, and so now she like goes up and like she goes up and cuddles you and stuff like that. She's not with us anymore, but she like goes up and cuddles with you and stuff like that. But like I don't know what it is about your body where it's like you'll do that and you'll just like your body will get to a rhythm when you're sleeping and you just will do that. It's the same thing with Zaza. Like sometime in the night I like flip over to my back because I know she's gonna be there, but I don't remember doing that. It's just like my body just does it.
It's the maternal instinct towards baby animals. Yeah.
Oh,
which I do not feel that towards any humanoid anything, but animals, it's like
I love animals.
Yeah,
I love animals. I would do everything for them. It's so funny because like every time we go visit Shia's parents, they have a dog, and then I will spoil the fuck out of them. And then his mom will always be like, "Oh my god, you always spoil the crap out of her." I'm like, "Well, she only got 10 years to live. Like, why don't you spoil her?" Like that's in my brain. Like I'm like. I literally told Shia's parents that. I was like, well, they only live like 10, 15 years. You might as well spoil them. And she goes, I didn't really think about that. Because the quote that I think about all the time is that pets are a flash in your life, but you are the pet's full life. Like you're their full life.
You're their whole life, yeah.
You're their whole life. So I think about that all the time. Every time I see a pet, I'm like, I ain't gonna spoil you forever.
Yeah.
That's true.
As
didn't
like
even
sad
spoil
as it
King
is,
when we
but-
were with you.
I swear.
Yeah.
I'd give him all my hair ties, and now I don't have any.
He
So
loves hair ties. If you need more, I can get you more.
no, it's okay.
Well, Candy, what do you have to say about that?
I want to go to
What-
IKEA.
Okay.
Cool.
I'll go to IKEA.
That's-
I'm excited to
cool.
move, and then I can see the animals you discuss.
That's true.
Yeah.
Because
At
currently,
IKEA.
I mean, I've seen Zaza. That's it.
Rose and I saw
You
stray
will.
cats the other day.
Huh?
What?
Rose and I saw stray cats the other day. They, had
Oh
their
my God, they were
tails
so
to each other.
cute.
Really-
Aw.
They were so rotund and tiny.
They were literally
and
wrapping their
perfect.
tails like this. Like they were like
They
doing that
loved
thing
each
where they like they
other.
loved each other. They were wrapping their tails.
And then I
Totally
looked
sad.
at Buff and I said, "That's us." And then one of them started sniffing the other's ass.
And I said,
That's you
"Yep,
guys.
totally."
God.
Yeah.
If you're my visa lawyer, please email me. Thank you.
If you're listening to this, please.
Please, please, I need
Yeah.
to see the stray
Yeah.
cats sniff each other's butthole in America. Oh, I see you doing it, Shia.
Well, guys, that's it for episode 33. Thank you so much for joining us on this spooky version episode of this one with our
July.
ghost stories. Leave your own ghost
July.
stories down below in the comments. I'd love to read them. That'd be really cool, actually, to go over like
Oh,
for
yeah.
either on stream or like a future like
That would be fun.
That would
You
be
know.
fun.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't
reply
know,
with
tell
your
us,
ghost
what's
stories
your
and
spooky
we'll-
encounter? Tell us.
And we'll look over them over on one podcast
Yeah, maybe
episode.
we'll do
and
them
be
on the
like,
next
that one's
episode or
really
something.
gross.
Yeah.
Let us know if
Yeah,
you come
yeah,
in
yeah.
socks.
That too.
Okay, we
Let us
don't-
know.
I don't
We'll
want
take
that.
a poll. We could do a poll in the community on the YouTube.
No, I think we're good.
Never mind. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for listening. Be sure to use the code VchiBan GamerSubs for 10% off. Get your Doggy style from there. It's super good. Apple peach tea.
Yeah.
It's amazing. Be sure to check out
It's
our
so
behind the
good.
scenes that are posted weekly for VchiBan on our Fansly page. And if you guys have anything to say,
Thank you for listening to our
Love you.
podcast.
yes,
Yeah,
I
episode
love
33.
you.
We'll see you guys next week. Bye.
Love you, bye.
Let me out.
Let me out. Let me out.